It is Monday, January the 1st, 2024. I am James. You are you. We are here for the first installment of the at-home internet show of the brand new year. As you can tell, the Christmas decor has been removed from my home in the heart of St. Henry. We return to our regularly scheduled programming, as we do each and every year. The first episode of the new year dedicated to predictions, goals, resolutions. We're going to be doing this, that, the other, and so much more. We wish you a happy 2024. We hope that we spent it with someone that you love, someone that you cherish, someone that might be on your heart tonight. I am so excited to get this new year off and running. We can't do it without tonight's co-pilot, tonight's co-host, but above and beyond all else, tonight's side piece, the one and the only Dave Kaufman. Dave, Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year to you too, James.
What did you think about my musical introduction to tonight? I bet it sounded great above the music that was playing beneath the
Well,
intro.
I like to leave a little bed of music for you to
I love
launch
it, and
off
I
of.
love that you do. Yeah.
But I think your mic was cutting in and out.
I think anytime I go too loud, it does that. Should I do it again?
Yeah, what's the name of the song?
Auld Lang Syne.
And what does that mean?
I don't know.
Because I never knew what it meant.
Well, it's got lyrics, but I don't really know, like, to old acquaintance. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it's like should old acquaintances be forgot? But
Yeah,
then there's like old
exactly.
lang syne, and no one really knows what that means.
I imagine it's German.
But yeah, let's do it again.
Na 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 na. I didn't like doing it as much the second time as I did the
Well,
first.
it sounded great.
I
I
will say, I will say for 12 minutes past the 9 o'clock hour, so far pretty good viewership for the first episode of 2024. We're up to 9.
Nice. That's good.
And
Well,
that's not even counting the unaccounted for people that are watching without Twitch accounts.
well, that's part of my New Year's resolution, James.
Okay, do you want to get into this right away?
Well, we can, but there was one thing I wanted to say.
Sure.
That song does give me a little tinge of nostalgia every time I hear it.
Yeah, I would say that that's one song that makes people certainly feel a certain way, in the way that Monday has a feeling and the way that New Year's Eve has a feeling. That song provides a feeling. Are there any other songs that give that type of feeling?
Maybe the graduation song,
Well, by Vitamin C?
yeah, by Vitamin C. Yeah.
Yeah. As we know. It sounds like maybe
Remember.
Vitamin C got a bit of inspiration from Auld Lang Syne.
I think so. I think that
Yeah, they're very similar
they're
if you put
sister
them
songs.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one maybe, and then maybe some of the Christmas ones that are just pure Christmas.
Well, we can't talk about Christmas. It's over.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about next year's Christmas,
Yeah. So Christmas 2025.
2024.
So this year's Christmas.
Oh, right. Right, James. Indeed. You got me there. Because if anything,
Just a quick announcement. This is Dave's new thing on the show. Indeed.
indeed, James.
Yeah.
'Tis the first of the year, my good man.
Yes.
Yes.
Dave, you wanted to get into your resolutions. You seem hot to trot tonight. I've got a few, and they
Okay.
all involve this show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, one of my resolutions was to have 9 viewers for the first episode.
Well, we did. We're down to 7 now.
Oh, no.
It must have been my
Old
singing
Lang
of Auld
Syne.
Lang Syne.
Yeah.
Lost a couple people along the way.
I heard a great version
In
of that by
memoriam.
Suki Lee.
Oh, former Much Music VJ.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, well, Dave, let's chat about some of our resolutions. Yours include 9 viewers, which, look, you've achieved it.
Yeah, I achieved it.
Update, we're down to 6.
For a brief moment, I
Yeah.
achieved it.
Yeah. Do you have any other New Year's resolutions in
Yeah, so
2024?
you know, it's a typical one, but getting back into a regular exercise routine would be one of
Yeah.
them. And
Yep.
that's one where I think about 20 years ago, I was a member of a gym in NDG, and
2004.
2004, and I thought it'd be funny for New Year's to quit the gym because most people are joining the gym on New Year's.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I'll do the opposite, and I had a little
Yeah.
chuckle to myself. But this year, I might rejoin that same gym.
The same gym.
Yeah, the same gym, the
Okay.
YMCA
All right.
of the song fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any other goals for 2024?
One, yeah, I have a
'Cause
couple.
I think a goal and a resolution can be two different things.
Couple goal. I want to get my finances in order.
But you're rich.
I could be richer, James.
Well, I can't remember if it was yesterday or today because we saw each other 2 days in a row. You were going off about some of the people that we know and how you're certain you make more money than them.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them, yeah.
And there wasn't anyone that we mentioned that you think makes more money than you.
There's people that I know that make more money than me for sure.
Well, you didn't name them. You're just like, yeah, I make more money than that person. There's no way that.
But for the
person
average
makes more money
improv
than
scumbag, then yeah, probably.
Ooh, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, James.
Okay, you want to get your finances in order. What does that
Yeah.
entail?
Just like making sure that all my different registered accounts are properly aligned and topped up.
And now, when you say registered accounts, what do you mean by that?
Well, James, the government provides you with a variety of different types of accounts that you can use. Your TSFA, which is your tax-free savings account.
The government provides those?
Well, they allow you certain tax exemptions for
So
using.
they allow it, but they don't provide it.
Well, they've created a program that you can take advantage of.
Okay.
And so RRSPs,
Now, what
for my kids, RESP.
What bank are you affiliated to?
I have a couple of banks. My primary one, I don't want to dox myself here, James.
Well, no, I'm not asking you to tell us where you live. I'm asking what banks are you affiliated.
In general, I've used RBC, Tangerine, and National.
How much
Bank.
money do you have?
I have, I don't know, like 50, 60 bucks.
Any predictions for 2024, Dave?
I predict that I'm going to grow that through one of these accounts into maybe 80, 90 bucks.
All right.
But I do have predictions.
Okay.
What are your resolutions before we skip to predictions?
Yeah. Hold on, Dave. You getting nervous that I've got you in a line of questioning here?
No, I'm not nervous.
That would have been a perfect opportunity for indeed.
It would have been.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
You know, I've been contemplating some of my predictions, but a lot of them are morbid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I predict there's going to be a United States election next year. This year.
Oh, so you predict something that's scheduled.
Yeah, I predict it's going to happen.
Well, Dave, you and I were talking more than 2 years ago about how we wanted to put money on Donald Trump becoming president again.
Yeah.
And I really wish we had.
Yeah, the line
I was convinced then. Mm-hmm. And I think we're gonna, don't call it a comeback. That's one of my predictions, is that he'll be the president of the United States.
Do you think Donald J. Trump, father of Donald Trump Jr.
Donald
Trump Jr. What's his Yvonne? What's his name? What's her name?
Yvonne?
Yvonne Trump.
Ivanka?
Ivanka. Is that his daughter or is that his wife?
That's his daughter. His former wife was Ivana Trump.
Ivana and Ivanka. Yeah. And what's his wife now?
Melania. And he has a son, Eric. He also has a daughter, Tiffany. And another son named Barron.
Right. Yeah, of course.
I'm very familiar with the Trump family.
You really know the family.
Yeah.
You know, James, I've heard that there's now we have other female guests on the show, so I don't want to say this too loud. But I've heard that there are nude photos of Melania on the internet.
Okay. Have you looked at them?
Absolutely not, James. I wouldn't do that to the Donald.
Okay, so it's more so
out
not
of respect
the Donald
to the former president of the United States, James. I wouldn't do it.
Do you think, Dave? Do you think he wins?
I think that it would have been a good bet when we would have made the bet, but I think that now I mean, look, I think that Biden has been a pretty good president, and I think that people can recognize that. But Donald Trump is an X factor. You never know.
Jonald?
Did I say the Donald again?
Second time you've said Jonald.
Well, why am I saying that, James?
I don't know.
Maybe there's. Well, maybe it's because it's Donald J. Trump, so I'm smashing that together.
Who calls him that? No one's like, hey, did you hear what Donald J. Trump said tonight at the debates?
Yeah, some people say that.
Well, I predicted he was going to win, but years ago I also predicted that I did not think that Joe Biden would survive his term. I thought he would pass.
Yeah, he's old, but so is Donald.
Now we've got one of the, if not greatest, comments in the chat of all time. It also happens to be this user's first ever chat.
What?
This comes from Four Loco Toad. The guy on the right living in his garage is drunk. And I'll let the rest of the audience decide which one of us looks like they're living in a garage and which one has been slurring their words this evening.
Oh man, I wish I was
Toad,
drunk.
you've won my kiss of the night. No, they won my kiss of the night. Have you been drinking tonight?
No, that's
in your
just
garage.
That's not the kiss. That's the sound cue of the kiss.
Oh,
yeah. It's gonna sound a little something like this.
Well, we didn't hear anything. Dave, are we ready to bring our first guest onto the air?
I think so.
All right. Also coming in from the chat, our friend Marlena Moore writes, Dave is so rich because he lives in a garage.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been pinching your pennies living in a garage.
That's right.
You know, it really does look like a garage, which is interesting because on the other side of that wall is a garage.
You know, you make fun of me, James, but you're overpronouncing garage.
Rather overpronounce than underpronounce and use words like Jonald.
Okay, sure. I'm just saying. Garage.
Gotta get up a little bit earlier if you want to take down the king, Dave.
I'm not trying to take you down. I'm just pointing out a little overpronunciation of a word that you're using.
Oh, well, how dare I enunciate?
All right.
Coming in from the chat, Four Loco Toad writes, I pronounced the guy on the right dead in 1 year.
Now, if that happened, Four Loco Toad, I'd be leaving behind 2 children of ages 1 and 3, and that would be quite sad for them. But I guess you'd be happy. You stupid fuck. You dumb bastard.
Dave, you're the only person on this show who gets into it with the audience.
Yeah, well, the audiences are sacks of shit.
All right, well, the reviews are in. Dave, are you ready to bring our first guest on the air?
Absolutely.
She's coming to us live from a Norwegian cruise. She is the at-home expert on everything that it means to be cool. And she's here to talk to us about what will be cool in 2024. Let's welcome, live from the sea or the ocean, one and or the other, it's Cathy Fagan. Cathy, welcome to the program. Happy New Year.
Hi, I can barely hear you from all the wind.
Yeah, it looks quite windy on the boat. It looks like you're right near the pool.
Yeah, it's chilly here. I rented out the whole top floor to myself.
Oh, so you're on the cruise alone?
I'm on the top floor of the cruise alone, but not for long.
Okay, so you got the top floor. It sounds like, Cathy, you're giving Dave a run for his money financially.
Yeah, I would love to hash it out with Dave, who has the bigger wallet.
All right, well, are you able to hash this out without giving specifics? You both hold high positions at the companies you work for.
I rented this boat.
I don't have a boat.
He doesn't have a boat.
Dave, you're rattled right now, right?
No. Why do I seem rattled?
Cathy, what do you think?
I think Dave's rattled.
I want to leave this to the chat, folks. If you think Dave is rattled, type Y now. If he's not rattled, type N. So Y for the letter yes if Dave is rattled. We've already got our first vote. It comes from Cathy Fagan, who's also in the chat. Right now, it's a commanding lead for the yes. Dave is rattled. It's three Y's to 0 N's. How did you spend New Year's Eve?
Go ahead.
I spent it in a private jet.
Oh, you got a private jet.
I was flying over Iceland and stopped to catch this cruise. Yep.
Okay, well, I have to say that is very cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
Now, are you traveling with anyone, friends, companions, or is it just a solo trip?
Just a solo trip.
All right.
Yeah, just me in the sea.
Well, you heard some of Dave and my predictions, things of that nature. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Just bringing in 2024 with lots of silliness.
Okay, so what does that entail?
Just getting rambunctious.
All right,
having loads of fun.
Okay, so what type of rambunctious fun? Hey, what's going on over there? You're losing your headphones?
My cable got caught in my chair.
Yeah, I think that Dave could benefit from joining me on this New Year's resolution.
Okay, why so?
I think that he needs to feel a little silliness right now.
Why is that?
Because he's rattled.
Now, Cathy, let me ask you, what about Dave is reading is rattled to you?
His body language, which is actually something that we're gonna get to.
Okay.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay, so you're I guess we could call them predictions, or we could call them, your expert level coolness. It's what you foresee being cool in the new year. You think it could benefit Dave?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, do we want to get right into it?
Let's go.
All right, well, Cathy, as usual, you brought us some imagery, some pictures. So, Dave, you're in the booth tonight. We thank you for that. You're going to be helping Cathy. You're going to be bringing up these images.
Thank you, David.
The first image is up.
All right, so we've got a lighter on screen. Cathy, would you like to get into this?
So this one's a specific behavior that I think is pretty fun. If you're around your friends, it's when you light up your lighter and then you hold it close to things so that they get a little bit like nervous about you lighting something on fire.
Oh wow, Cathy might light that on fire.
Yeah, you just light it up and you put it close to your hair.
Oh, so your own hair.
People react.
So people might think you're a bit of a wild card.
Could be the tablecloth.
Right. What else?
Now, Cathy,
sweaters.
Have you ever done this and actually lit something on fire?
Yes.
What was the item that you lit on fire?
My own hair.
Okay, so you've done this, but you've been part of the version that goes astray.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that. And that's kind of cool.
Dave, you ever do anything like this? Pretend to light stuff? This is essentially what it is, right? Pretend to light things on fire, like a little tease?
No, I haven't pretended to light stuff on fire. I have like a lighter and just like you play with the flint. But
do you have it near you?
No, I don't have it near me.
Okay. Now, Cathy,
I think that would bring you some joy. I think that would bring Dave some joy to do that. Next time you go to James's house.
Do you feel that Dave is currently without joy?
No, I don't think he's without joy.
Go ahead.
I think that he was just rattled.
What do you think rattled Dave?
I think it was the audience.
I can assure you that it was not the audience.
Now, Cathy, let me ask you this. What about turning the lighter on and then kind of putting your hand through it?
I think that's pretty cool.
Okay.
You ever light a fart on fire, Cathy?
A Blue Angel?
No, but I would.
Your own or someone else's?
Go ahead, drink your water.
Yeah.
My own.
All right. You've done this?
I have not, but I would.
All right.
Have you done it, James?
No, I've not. I'm not much of a farter, to be honest.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not particularly flatulent or gassy. Although, Dave, I was with you yesterday when you attempted to fart and nothing came out.
Yeah.
Kathy, are
Talking
you
a
a
lot
big
about what
farter?
happened yesterday.
Kathy, you strike me as someone who might fart a lot.
Um, that's private, James.
Fair enough. I guess being private's cool.
Being private is very cool. Keeping your cards
Is
close to your chest
farting
is very
cool?
cool.
I don't think farting is cool.
I've seen a couple farts that are a little bit cool.
What makes a cool fart?
I think a cool fart is when
Wait,
you
can
do
I
it and
guess?
nobody even yeah.
Is it when? Is
Indeed.
it? Sorry.
Indeed.
Indeed. Is it when someone's sitting down and then they lift their leg up slightly?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
cool?
I think it's pretty cool.
Or what if somebody asks you to pull their finger?
That one's less cool.
That's cool.
what about when someone's
Yeah.
walking up a flight of stairs and there's a person behind them and they fart at face level?
That one's kind of cool if you don't give a shit.
Now, what if somebody farts and like waves the air behind their butt like a couple of times?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
What if someone
Yeah, it
farts
can
and
be.
and blames somebody else?
Oh, if they do it in a way that's convincing, that's very cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about farting in a car and you're the driver and then you hit the auto lock on the windows?
And then you turn the
I think
heat
that's
on at max.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that one.
Coming in from the chat. Poor Loco Toad writes, guy on the bottom looks like he pukes when he farts.
I don't know.
Dave, what did you do to this guy?
I don't know. This guy has it
Got it
out
out
for
for
me.
you.
What's his name? Four Loco.
Four Loco Toad, so might be a fan of the alcoholic beverage Four
Yeah.
Loco. Why don't you try to like reason with this guy right now?
Me?
Yeah, why not? It feels like I think he's having fun with you. He also wrote earlier, needs to turn off his car when he's in the garage.
Was that like I'm going to kill myself?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think it's more cautionary.
Oh, what's there to reason with?
All right.
This guy's a scumbag.
Why? Kathy, let's go to the next image. So you think pretending to almost light stuff on fire is going to be cool in 2024? Let's see.
I think it's
Yeah. Let's see what else is next. And of course, Dave, he's our technical director tonight. He's taking care of all the things related to the technicalities of the show, which include the images, Kathy, that you've brought here tonight. All right, so we've got our next image here. It looks like a well-dressed male and female.
Kathy, do I need to blow it up so they can read the descriptions?
I'll describe it.
Okay.
All right.
There's little there's some labels that we have here, and really what this is all encompassing is body conversation.
Okay, so now can you tell us what a body conversation entails?
Body conversation is just like getting your point across using your body, like use your shoulders, you use the way you sit. And this is the part that I was talking about when you notice that Dave seemed a little rattled because you can read it in his body conversation.
Okay, so we're able to have a conversation without any type of verbal language.
That's right.
Okay, well, what does Dave's body conversation tell you now?
Dave's switched on right now.
Switched on in what way?
Yeah, he's focused.
What about mine?
You're very present.
Now, we've got Alex Brown is in our production call. She's going to be here later on. What does Alex's body language say?
Yeah. You want me to answer that right now?
Sure.
She's enjoying herself.
All
She's
right.
letting us know that she's enjoying herself.
And yourself, how would you define your body language and or body conversation?
I think that I'm looking pretty relaxed and cool.
Yep, I agree with that.
Letting everybody know that I own the top part of this boat.
Yeah, you rented the
body
boat.
language. I bought a floor.
Okay, you rented the boat, but you bought a floor of it.
Yeah.
It sounds like a sound purchase.
With all of my money.
Indeed.
James, indeed sounds more like your catchphrase at this point.
Well,
than
yeah,
mine.
because someone's got it. Someone's got to carry the torch.
Okay.
I gave it to you, and I've been teeing you up. You haven't taken it once.
You just want it to be a catchphrase on the show, so you're just saying it.
I'm throwing this in there right now. Catchphrases on the show. Goal for 2024.
Okay.
Cathy, what do you think about catchphrases? What do you think about specifically Indeed?
I think that it's funny.
All right. Any other items as it relates to body conversation that you might want to let people know? Types of body conversation to embrace versus avoid.
I would love, well, yeah, but I would like to know, like, what are you reading from Dave, and what's Dave reading from you in terms of body conversation?
I think that's great, Dave. What are you reading from me in terms of body conversation?
I would say mostly neutral.
Okay.
Maybe like, hey, what's up? You're doing my show right now.
Oh, kind of like inviting or relaxed?
Not necessarily inviting, more confrontational.
You think I look confrontational?
Yeah, I do.
All right, that's interesting. All right. I would say that Dave's body conversation is a little distracted or removed.
Oh.
Now, Cathy, between the two body conversation hypotheses, Dave's about me and mine about Dave's, which would you say is more accurate?
I think they're kind of equal. You're a little confrontational.
Mm-hmm.
Dave is a little distracted.
Now, can we guess what I'm distracted by?
I've got a couple guesses.
Great. Let's move on.
I'm gonna say that Dave is looking at our broadcaster or the images that Cathy sent, or he's looking at his stocks rising, thus making him even more wealthy than our friends.
Day trading is in.
Yeah, Dave, what is distracting you?
I was looking at the OBS window.
Okay, yeah.
And I have a Skype window separately. Not Skype, but Zoom.
Be interesting if you were also simultaneously on a Skype call right now. We've got a prediction as it pertains to Dave's body conversation coming in from the chat. Once again, Four Loco Toad writes, guy on the bottom collects McDonald's bathroom keys.
They have bathroom keys for McDonald's?
I think maybe some of the more problematic.
They do, yeah.
Perhaps, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some.
Well,
there's one on St. Catherine Street that does.
It's a great joke.
Cathy, let's go to the next image that you brought us in terms of predictions for what is going to be cool in the new year. Once again, Dave's working the booth tonight, doing a hell of a job. Cathy, would you like to? That wasn't even a dig. I think, Dave, I think we have to address something that's going on here between you and I. Feels like I'm at a point where I'm complimenting you and you're on edge.
Well, it just seems like a little backhanded.
It was not. But what about the work that you've done tonight wasn't a hell of a job?
Oh, you just literally just came off of telling me I seemed distracted.
Well, you told me I seemed confrontational. I feel like I took it with stride.
Yeah, but then you... Never mind. Continue. Go ahead.
Let's, Cathy, let's go to you. It's an image of a man in a empty room with a really bright computer screen.
Yeah. This one is cyberbullying incels.
Okay, so you think that bullying incels through the internet is going to be...
Or men.
Okay.
Or just men.
Just men. Okay, so bullying men and or incels via the internet is going to be cool. Don't you think that might damage some people's spirits or self-worth?
I think it'll help them see the error in their...
How would you go about bullying an incel?
I would log onto his Twitch stream, and I'd write in the chat that you look like you live in a garage.
Very nice, guys. Very nice.
Indeed.
Okay.
All right. This show's gone off the. This is a tough start for 2024. Dave, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, there is something I'd like to say.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I feel like you guys are being a little mean to me right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not very cool to be mean.
Well, I don't know. Your previous prediction is all about being mean and its coolness.
Yeah,
It's
I feel
nice
like you're
sometimes
being
until
a little bit rude, a little bit mean.
I'm curious to know, Dave, what part do you feel was rude or mean? Was it that we were laughing at the chat comments?
Oh, it was a bit of that. Revealing personal information that we spoke about.
Being rich?
Or just like conversations we had outside of the show.
It's true. Dave, you're correct.
Yeah. And yeah, makes me feel a little bit small. Makes me a little bit small in my garage right now.
Well, I'd like to take the time to apologize.
All right.
I think we need to build Dave up.
I don't feel very cool in 2024 right now.
How do you think we go about doing that?
I think we give some warm fuzzies to Dave.
Okay. Now how do we go about doing that? Now, talk about cyberbullying over the internet. How do you give warm and fuzzies over the internet?
Sometimes after you break people down, you got to build them back up, and that
Alright.
means giving some vulnerable compliments, having some vulnerable conversations.
Well, I did compliment Dave's technical directing tonight, which he took as a slight.
It seemed a little backhanded.
In what way?
Well, just because you had just before said that I wasn't paying attention to the show, and then you were saying I was doing.
Oh no,
a good job.
I said that's what your body conversation read.
Right.
Yeah.
I think maybe what would help James is a genuine compliment.
In addition to the one that I gave.
No, it just didn't feel genuine. Maybe something that feels genuine.
Yeah. Well, it was genuine. Yeah.
Well, it didn't feel that way though.
Well, I can't help you.
Even now, you're sort of being testy about the way that I feel about your comment. So it seems like you can't even accept.
Well, when
it.
you have when a compliment's thrown back at you, right? That could be construed as backhanded. Yeah.
I've got a compliment.
Yeah.
I think that Dave is the glue that holds the show together.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree. Well, let's go to the next image. Cathy, how many of you provided tonight?
4.
4. Okay, so we're embarking on our final image.
Let's go to the final image.
All right, we're going to the final image.
It's up.
So it looks like we've got a what some might call a duster, Cathy.
Oh, yes. This one's on point. For 2024, verbal affection is in.
In what way does that
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, it's tough. You know, we gave verbal affection, Dave, and then it seemed like you disavowed it.
Yeah, it's true. Both giving it and accepting it is in 2024.
Well, I felt like we both gave it. But how does this relate to a mustache, Cathy?
I think it's the mouth of a man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that men in particular could be a little bit more verbally affectionate.
Do you feel that you've had some I guess experiences with guys where they don't tend to be verbally affectionate?
Yeah, I think that it has been my experience among many others, and I think open verbal affection across the board is very in 2024.
So verbal affection for you, for each other, for others.
Yeah, for everyone.
Okay. Well, I think these are some pretty attainable things to thrive for when attempting to be cool in 2024.
Yeah.
While we still got you, Cathy, do you have any predictions for 2024?
Ooh, predictions. I predict that we're going to see an uprise in pop punk again.
Okay, so
bands
similar to like Good Charlotte, Sum 41.
Yeah.
Now, do you think it's
That's
going to
what
be
I think.
new bands or those same bands coming back?
I don't think it's going to be the same bands coming back. I think it'll be some hip new cool bands who either are like pivoting to like get into that genre or they're going to be brand new.
Okay. Do you have any
How fun can you be
resolutions for
back?
yourself?
Silliness.
Oh, true. We did discuss. Well, how do you
Yeah.
intend on being silly?
Silliness. Just being rambunctious.
All right. And
Playing pranks.
okay, so pulling some fun pranks. Any pranks that you've got
Yeah.
maybe on the radar, maybe farting in someone's face as you're walking up the stairs and they're behind you?
Yeah, and blowing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that, James. You're on my hit list.
Okay, so I'm on the hit list as someone you might prank in 2024.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, well, I like a good prank. I like pranks.
I do too.
All right. And finally, do you have any goals for yourself?
I think my goal is to just float in the wind like a bag
Mm-hmm.
and not have any goals. Not having any goals is cool too.
Okay. Yeah, just let life come to you.
Exactly.
All right. I think those are all very attainable things. Kathy, any final words for the audience tonight as they embark on 2024 as we all do?
Yep, it is time to leave 2023 behind us and
Mhm.
embark on a cool adventure. And every year the world just keeps getting cooler. So
All
I'm
right.
looking forward to a future with you all.
All right, great. Dave, any final thoughts for Kathy?
Yeah, Kathy, I just want to say that before, when people I felt like were being mean to me, I thought it was really cool that you said something nice afterwards. So I want to
Thank
thank you
you,
for
Dave.
that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I noticed
That's the
I noticed that you left a long silence though after she said it.
What do you mean?
That's okay.
That's fine.
Sometimes you just need some time to digest it.
Anyway,
Yeah,
thank you, Kathy. I appreciate
that
you
is true.
being
Yeah,
the adult on this show.
yeah. Well, I gave you a compliment as well, Dave.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I said you're doing a hell of a job on the tech.
sure.
Did I not?
You did, but it just didn't come off as sincere.
Oh well, I suppose I can't help that.
I guess you can.
Kathy, I have to say I'm very envious of this cruise that you're on.
Maybe next time I'll fly you all out.
That'd be great. I appreciate that. Have a good year, Kathy.
Have a good year, boys.
Cathy Fagan. So if you're an incel, watch out. She's coming to cyber attack you. All right, Dave. Before we bring Alex on, I think we have to try to resolve this to keep the remainder of the show fresh and fun and exciting.
Sure.
How do you think we go about doing this?
I don't know, James. It's kind of tough. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like trust has been a bit broken.
Yeah.
Don't feel great.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Well, how do you think we go about rebuilding this trust?
I don't know. Maybe one segment at a time. I guess we're going to have to see how this Alex Brown thing goes.
Well, we've only got one segment left.
Well, we better make it worth it.
Well, I'm excited for it.
Yeah?
All right, so let's bring one of our favorite guests, been here since the beginning of time on the At Home with James internet show, here to talk about her 2024. It's Downtown Alex Brown. Oh, Alex, you might be muted.
Am I muted?
You're
Hold
not
on,
muted anymore.
I
Alex,
gotta pick on the lipstick here.
okay, yeah, so you're deciding to go with kind of a Zoom filter lipstick.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Okay, let's
I
do
like
that.
this one. It's natural.
Yeah, it's like a little bit, there's
Happy
a-
2024.
Happy 2024. We're in the future. Here we are.
Yeah, and the future is now.
The future is now.
How did you
Witness.
spend New Year's Eve?
I spent it on my couch. I had fellow, frequent guest of the show, Saima Ahmed,
Yep.
came over.
FFG.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
And we watched Empire Records. So
Now what is that?
it's like a 90s, it's very Gen X, we realized. Like it's not really for millennials, I don't think.
No, it's like before my time.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
think we missed that because I saw it as an adult and I didn't really think it was that good. But I could see like when you're like 14 watching it, you'd be like, oh my God. because it's like a lot of like it's just like teens that are hot working in a record store in the 90s.
Is it before Dazed and Confused or afterwards?
I think it's afterwards actually.
Yeah.
Which and I think Dazed and Confused is like more for millennials. Like I know more millennials who are like, I love Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
I never cared much for that film, Dazed and Confused.
Oh, I love that movie. It's a fun one.
Matthew McConaughey's breakout role.
Matthew McConaughey, that's
Is that
right.
all right?
Yeah. Yep. Love that.
And it was the I get older, they stay the same age.
Yeah, slightly less cool, but
yeah.
you know.
Maybe
well, we don't know it. That might come back.
Yeah,
right?
You know, it could. You never know.
As long as they're adult, I think it's pretty cool.
Well, he was talking about high school girls, so I don't think they were adults.
Yeah, no. He was far out of high school. It was
we'll take Jay.
Well, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge that fictional character?
You're right.
I suppose
Alex,
that's true.
Yeah. Alex, how old are you, Alex?
How old am I?
Sure.
I've been around. Is that what you said?
No, I asked how old you were.
That's what yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around the sun. No, what is it? How many trips around
around the sun, yeah.
I think it's what? It's 35. 35 trips.
35. Now, the reason I ask is I'm curious to know how young would you go?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, I feel like we've talked about this, or maybe not. Maybe it was how old I would go. How young would I go?
Mm.
You know,
James,
really
your body language conversation is off the charts right now.
Well, I've got.
Yeah, what are you trying to do here?
I got something to reveal. I'm 18.
Oh no, you're older than I am. Much.
18
older.
to life.
Yeah, this is a setup. Come on.
Yeah, this is a sting.
Yeah, you're trying to get me on the Epstein list.
Yeah, wasn't that supposed to be out today?
Oh, is it like they do a hard launch?
The Epstein list is dropping today.
Yeah. People have been lining up all day for it outside of EB Games.
Who needs tickets?
Yeah. They're scalpers. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was sometime soon. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll be on it. You know.
You know what? If you were, I'd still have you on the show. We'd have a hell of a tell-all to promote.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be on this show, to
probably
be honest.
on like Tony Epstein's list.
Yeah.
Different guy.
Wait, who's Tony Epstein?
It's just a different guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Unrelated.
Alex, curious to know, it's the new year. Do you have any predictions for 2024?
Okay. You know, I've been thinking about this for like an hour since you said I should think about it. I think something big is going to happen with a Spice Girl.
Whoa.
And I don't know. Like, I don't know who, which one. I don't know what.
What do you mean by big?
Like, okay, originally I was like, oh, I think one of the Spice Girls, like, might die. But then I didn't want to be like, you know, I don't know what powers I have.
I've got a celebrity death one that I'm feeling, and it's, people won't like it. They won't like it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I almost feel very nasty even saying the person. It feels wrong to say this.
I have a question about the Spice Girl thing before we totally drop it. Sure. Is it a good thing? Something big?
No, she said someone might die.
Originally, I thought one of them might die.
But like, can it be a good thing?
It could be, yeah. Like, I don't know what.
Someone might live.
Yeah, maybe they all. What if it's like, you know, I don't know. Ooh. Like
I'm just gonna say I think a very popular former teen pop star with a troubled past I don't think is gonna make it.
Wait, are you talking about Justin Bieber?
No. Female.
Former. Oh no, James, don't put that into the universe.
I know. I feel rotten saying it.
Yeah.
But we're making predictions, right? You just said one of the Spice Girls might die.
I didn't say. I said originally, and then I said let's change it to you know.
Well, okay. Well, hold on, Dave. Do you have any maybe unpleasant or morbid predictions?
I'm still trying to figure out who this pop star is.
Oh, just you know.
Come on.
Yeah, it's not difficult.
Like
when you think of the all-time biggest female pop stars
and like most troubled.
Who's troubled.
But you know what? She's doing well. Actually, I don't know. I think it could be revealed that she's already dead. To be honest, like
whoa, that's a bold prediction.
No, because like I've heard some conspiracies that are like, oh yeah, like her Instagram like isn't real, it's AI. Like if you
Okay.
look at
Well,
this, like
we've got some predictions coming in from the chat, and I'm not going to
let's
name
hear
what
it.
the predictions are. Well, I
Okay.
do like one. Marlena Moore writes, "It's Leanne Rhymes," and
Yeah, it's Leanne Rhymes. Yeah, it's Leanne Rhymes.
you can't fight the moonlight. Well,
You
hold on,
got it.
Dave. I want to go to you. Do you have any maybe unpleasant predictions? Because we got some. I polled viewers of the show, and I received some, and one of them was global collapse in 2024.
Oh, good.
I don't know who this was directed towards. I'm going to guess it was me. A prediction in 2024, or it could be about the person who sent this in, anal prolapse. So those are pretty unpleasant predictions.
So global collapse or anal prolapse.
And it's fun that they both rhyme. Yeah.
Could go either way.
I feel like, I mean, certainly some celebrities will pass away this year. But
there's many that died last year.
Who are the top?
Well, I will say that it seemed like a lot of it was due to old age.
That's positive.
Tina Turner, Gordon
She passed away?
Lightfoot,
I didn't know that.
Burt Bacharach.
I didn't know that either.
Jimmy Buffett.
Oh,
Jimmy Buffett, Honey Boo Boo's sister.
Oh no!
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at the
No.
passing. I'm laughing that this person didn't even get name billing.
Because I'm trying to think of what her name is.
Sister, and then not even Honey Boo Boo's real name.
It's not Pumpkin. It's not Pumpkin. It's the other one.
Is it Syrup Boo Boo?
It's not Syrup Boo Boo, no. And Honey Boo Boo's real name is Alana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and her,
put some respect on her name.
You know her. You know, I'm gonna make a positive prediction. Honey Boo Boo's mom turns it around.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, how's she doing right now? Well, her kid just died. I mean, that's not great.
How do you guys know?
What's that?
How do you know any of this?
Know? I guess someone has been looking at the Instagram search algorithm.
I read the news, Dave.
I couldn't even.
It was all over the CNN,
Yeah.
NBC.
Come on.
Even Fox News carried it.
I don't think I'd be able to recognize if somebody gave me a picture of Honey Boo Boo. Never mind.
I remember. I'll
and her
never
kids.
forget. I was on the couch and it was bum 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 bum. This
Yeah.
is CNN breaking news.
It was
sad updates to report out of the deep south.
The White House issued a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is mean because she really did die. That's very sad.
Well, you brought it up.
It's true, I did.
We're not making fun of her.
No. We're making fun of society and culture.
Dave, your body conversation reads very distressed right now.
It feels like you're making fun of her.
We're not.
Okay.
You are. Shut up. You are.
Me?
Dave, you've made fun of countless people on this show.
Yeah, all of them who are able to take it.
Barbara Walters died in 2023, right?
Yep. Yeah. There was a lot of celebrity
of the
View. Yeah, of the View.
2020.
Yeah.
I wonder who's gonna die.
Well, this doesn't have to be a celebrity death poll.
I keep asking, what's morbid that's going to happen?
No. I said that Alex made one and I made one, and I said, Dave, I would, and you still have yet to make a morbid prediction. Also,
look, discussing this is way better, I think, than discussing global collapse.
I think that it's going to be a positive year. I don't have any morbid predictions because I think that things are looking up.
Okay, well, let's make some positive predictions. Dave, let's go to you.
All right. I think that in general, lifespans are on the rise.
Yeah, there already is for cats.
It's not a prediction for the year.
Yeah,
in general, lifespans are on the rise.
I predict the average lifespan for 2024 is greater or equal to the average lifespan in 2023. Wow,
that might be the worst New Year prediction I've ever heard.
Thus demonstrating a positive trend.
Okay, what other positive predictions do you have for the year?
I think general wealth is going up.
Well, it is for some of us.
Yeah.
No one on this show, though.
I think that viewership for this show is going to increase.
Well, it did briefly.
Contingent on you being nicer to me.
I think Dave's gonna
Alex, let me go to you. Now, when I told Dave that he was doing a hell of a job in the booth tonight, how did you read it? Were you paying attention?
No, I was looking at eBay.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you buying?
Well, I was looking at rare eagles.
Is it a boyfriend?
And can you flip it?
I'm buying a boyfriend on eBay,
Can
James.
you flip it afterwards? Right. Sell it for more?
Yeah, boyfriend flip, a new TLC reality series.
Yeah, I wish.
Flip my stud.
No, I was looking at rare Eagles band T-shirts from 1994.
All right, okay. Well, then let's move on from the question that I asked you, as you were not paying attention. Apology, unnecessary, thus not accepted.
I was really busy.
Do you have any resolutions for the year, Alex?
Yes, I want to be more frivolous with my money. Hence why I'm looking at these T-shirts, because they are $900.
Well, you've got a pretty good job.
It's okay. It's not $900 Eagles T-shirts on eBay.
Well, no, I don't think there's anything. A $900 T-shirt that's not worth anyone's money.
You don't think I should get a $900 T-shirt?
Nope.
Come on.
All right. Is it nice?
It's old.
Ooh, that sounds.
I mean,
nice.
94 wouldn't be enough. Like that's like when the Eagles were not popular.
For some reason, though, 94, all the T-shirts from 94 are like $1,000. I don't know what happened in 94 with the Eagles.
Coming in from the chat, Marlena Moore suggests that Dave buy Alex the shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. With your TFSA.
I haven't lined it up yet. That's my goal for this year.
Yeah, well, you have what? You have $50?
I have $60.
Yeah, trying to get it to 80 or 90. Yeah. Okay, more frivolous. Any other resolutions? You resolve to what?
I guess. I mean, that's kind of it. I don't really care. You know, I'm sort of like, time marches on. Like, one of the Spice Girls, something's gonna happen. So, you know, might as well just go with it.
Or an unnamed pop legend.
Who's the most likely Spice Girl to run for office?
To run for office?
It's got to be Jerry Halliwell, right?
You think it's Jerry Halliwell? I was gonna say
I would say Victoria Beckham.
Oh yeah. You know what? But I want to go wild card, and I want to say Mel B. Because like, what's she up to? Maybe she's like secretly.
Mel B's that's a wild child.
She is, yeah. Didn't she have a baby with like Eddie Murphy or something?
She did, yeah. Well, Eddie Murphy has many children. Yeah.
He does, yes, yeah.
The Murphys.
The Murphys.
I'm gonna make. Here's my bold prediction for the year. Eddie Murphy has a child with someone who appears on this show.
Oh, it could be me if I go on that boyfriend flip.
Dave, any predictions who Eddie Murphy impregnates from this show?
I guess it must be me, James.
Well, no.
Wait a minute, Dave.
You know, I feel like, Dave, you know, you've been throwing a lot of accusations about people being mean, but you know, you just did a very unkind impersonation of me. It felt very mocking.
You're right, James. It was mocking.
Yeah. Dave's getting a little testy here, I think.
Yeah. Would you read that that's his body conversation?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, body conversation.
I really like that term.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it meant first. Yeah. Today
I
learned.
Alex, do you have any goals for the year?
I mean, I want to buy a sectional couch for my living room.
I keep getting ads for those on Instagram as well.
Yeah, but like, it's been like honestly 2 years where I've been saying that, and I can't find one that I really am like, let's do it.
Well, maybe this is the year, since you want to spend a little bit more money.
You want to be more frivolous.
This won't be shocking to anybody, but I have one of those.
Oh, wow. I need to be taking a page from Dave's book here. How do you fit that in your garage? Where's that?
It's around the corner. It goes around the corner. Yeah.
Oh, well, because it's a sectional, right?
That's right, yeah.
Wraps around. Goals. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a house.
That's very cool.
I probably won't, but like, you know, this is like right off the top of my head.
With interest rates the way they are right now?
Yeah, I don't think it's a buyer's market, but you never know. Maybe I'll get some money, you know. Yeah. I don't know.
Now, Dave, you said prior to Alex coming on, we're going to see how things change in the next segment, how things turn around. I feel like things have really taken an upswing.
Except for those predictions.
Yeah, we're not.
You did not like our predictions.
We're not on solid ground yet, James. I'm gonna say
that's fine.
We got some more.
Well, I think that the general energy of Alex, yourself, and me was vastly different than Cathy, yourself, and me.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because me and in fairness, me and Cathy were being tandem troublemakers.
That's right.
And Cathy's really and Cathy, yeah, and Cathy's so cool that it's like, you know.
Is it possible, Dave, that you were feeling a little intimidated?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm always intimidated around cool Cathy, but
yeah,
I would say no more today than normal.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
Anything else as 2024 begins, Alex?
Yeah, I guess I just maybe I want to be more like cool Cathy, you know? Like maybe I just want to be cool and silly.
Read body conversation.
Yeah, read body conversation.
Cyberbully incels.
Oh, I already do that, but like I'll do it more.
What do you think about men being more, I think it was verbally complimentary?
Verbally affectionate?
Affectionate.
You know, the problem I have with that though is that like I want to hear less from men, like in general.
Right.
You know, like, so if I could hear less but have that be more verbally affectionate, then like that's fine. But if it's like on top of what we're already getting, like I'm gonna say no thank you.
Yeah.
So.
Dave, what do you think about that as a guy?
Well, you know, I'm curious to know other than feeling like I'm being bullied again right now.
We're bullying incels.
I'm trying to include you in the show.
I'm curious to know what have men been saying that have been bugging you so much.
Yeah, I'm also curious about that. Yeah,
just a general, like, you know, just anything
like
really.
What? Well, like
just
what
like,
though?
I don't know, like whatever you guys are saying right now, like.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, like that.
Like this right now?
Yeah, like that right now. Like just say less.
James.
Yeah, shh.
James.
No. Shut up.
Coming in from the chat, Marlena Moore wrote, but I believe an auto mod. So Twitch on its own banned this. This reads, the auto mod, quote, held a message for reasons. Aggression, allow, will post it to the chat. Marlena Moore wrote, quote, I'm going to kill you, a man.
Yeah, stuff like that, you know?
What's allowed and what's maybe not allowed in our chat.
It's good to know. It's good to know. I'm surprised your intern guy doesn't have that sort of figured
out. Devin has moved away from the computer. He's been drinking.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
And driving.
Yeah, he is.
Drinking and driving.
Yeah,
wow.
he was moderating from his car tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, does
he drives
like a
converted
Tesla?
School bus.
Oh, I thought you meant he had like a Tesla with the like iPad in the front.
You're saying that you didn't enjoy men saying less, but when they do, it's verbal affection.
Yeah, because then it's like I just want them to say like, you know, be like, you're so great, like, you know, here's all my money.
What about that?
Like, sure. Yeah, even that Indeed thing you were doing, like,
you mean the thing that Dave was doing?
Well, you know, to each their own. It feels like it's more of your thing, but you know.
You know.
If Dave wants it, you know, I think you should own it. But
I was trying to keep. If anything, I was doing a cover of it.
Yeah, you know, I could tell you were paying homage, obviously, to your dear friend.
Indeed.
I don't know, James. It sounds like it's sort of yours right now.
Yeah, I think as
no,
you know,
mine is a mere imitation.
But
imitated but never duplicated.
I'm trying to think of what's an imitation that ended up being better than the original.
That is a very intriguing topic.
Yeah, like what's a cover? Well, I said one the other day. I said Tia Carrere's performance of Ballroom Blitz by Sweet in Wayne's World is better than the cover.
Okay, so cover song. Okay, so not just like people saying a thing that other people say.
Like, yeah,
if I started saying, did I do that? If I basically take, did I do that? And people are like, I like it more than the original.
It's better, yeah. Honestly, better than Urkel.
I mean, look, better cover songs, that's an episode unto itself.
You're right.
Yes.
But like, I can't think of anything else, so that was my one example.
Right.
Yeah.
Dave, any covers of sayings that you think are better than the original? Can you think of any?
That's a tough question.
And we can't count me taking Indeed.
Come on, that's
If we can't count that one, can we at least count the did I do that?
Did I
by
do
me?
that?
Yeah.
All right.
What about
so,
like James, I could see you with don't have a cow, man.
Okay, so just taking phrases from 80s and 90s TV shows.
Yeah.
So if I started saying, cut it out.
Oh, I mean, that's made for
Have
you.
mercy.
Yeah, not the hair.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
All right, well, Alex, any final words before we say goodnight?
You know, just like stay strong.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Silent. Stay silent if you're a man, unless you want to praise me or Cathy. Yeah, stay cool, everybody.
All right. So now you're taking Cathy.
Oh no. Yeah, sorry, Cathy. It's just for the principle.
You're co-opting Cathy culture.
Yes, I am. That's, of course. Why would I not? Yeah.
Alex, thanks so much for being here tonight. We wish you adieu.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, Dave, it's just you and me, the boys. Part of me during that last segment, as Alex was going on about some of her goals, was to hear less of men. I started to maybe perhaps feel the way that you felt in segment 1 of the show.
Which is what?
Maybe some like unjustified criticism. Is that fair to say?
That you felt that way? I think. I mean, you can only judge that, but that's what I felt in the first segment.
All right. Yeah. And you were a little piled on.
A little bit, sure.
All right. I think this may be like the first ever like serious conversation on this show, like a very special episode. And
yeah, this is a very special episode of the show.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about one of Cathy's predictions, or rather what it means to be cool in the new year. And it might be uncomfortable for us to do it, but I think we should do it, which is being more verbally affectionate towards each other. And I'll admit, the prospect of it made me laugh thinking about it. I think people not only need this, but I think we should be verbally affectionate with each other. Now, I recognize that even though I tried to earlier, from your perspective, it sounded insincere and it was not intended to. So I want to do what I can to combat that by being sincere.
Sure, it's just tough to
in this
read
case,
as sincerity because you're sort of giggling between every.
Yeah, in this case, I agree with you, but just because I'm laughing at the possibility that we'll be creating a fun moment together.
Well, I can't help but worry that you're going to say psych at the end of it, or after I say my sincere thing, you're going to say I had my fingers crossed or something.
Well, classically, I'm known for those types of got ya.
Yeah, or maybe a knot or something along those lines.
All right, well, why don't I begin? And I'll put my hands up so you see no fingers crossed.
All right.
Dave, I meant everything I said about how you're doing a hell of a job in the booth tonight. You do a hell of a job every single week. Cathy mentioned it. You're the straw that stirs the drink. That's why I tell people that we do the show together. The show's not possible without you. I love you. I appreciate your contributions, not only to this show, but as a friend. That's why I bought you some hockey tickets for Christmas.
Wow. James, that was the At Home with James show. Your host was James McGee. I'm David Kaufman, signing out. Maybe I won't be back next week. Maybe I will. We'll see. See how it goes. Everybody, have a good night. It's been real.
That was pretty unreal.